Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? What is summer without a little Shakespeare in the park, Karen?
Absolutely. Well, the Greater Hartford Shakespeare Festival is back. Now, in this year, the Capitol Classics Theater Company is staging one of Shakespeare's most beloved comedies, Much Ado About Nothing. And joining us now to talk more about this is Jeffrey Sheehan, co-founder and director of Capitol Classics Theater Company, and Megan, is it Gwynn, am I saying
Correct.
that right? Okay, I want to make sure I got one of the lovely actresses in this wonderful. I mean, how fun is this? This is the way Shakespeare would have been performed, right?
In many ways, out in the open. Every time, like last night, we were in rehearsal in the moon. I'm sure you saw the moon.
Absolutely.
Last night is our weather fella. It was gorgeous, and I always think that's the same moon that was over the globe when Shakespeare and his company was performing.
I love
and they
it.
just must have left the theater at night and looked up and seen that same thing.
Megan, I know you were raised by two Ice Capades alum.
I was.
That is incredible.
Yes, it
and
is.
you did many lessons, and then you said the ice is not for me.
It was not for me. The stage was my
Tell me
place.
about your journey.
So I did ice skating for almost 13 years. Being an ice skating kid, I was the firstborn, so they obviously had to put me in skates. And then realized that wasn't for me. Did a couple other sports. Fencing was the big one for me after ice skating.
Really? Epee
Yes.
or saber?
A saber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then theater was something I always did. My grandma was a big proponent of me being a part of the arts. I did film when I was younger, and then came into doing theater and realized that's what I love, and here I am.
And that is
That's
fantastic.
wonderful.
What a great history.
If we ever do an outdoor winter Shakespeare
you're
festival, we're
I
going
can
to get her going.
Yes.
And Jeffrey, you're the professor of theater arts at Housatonic Community
Yes, I
College
am
in
indeed.
Bridgeport, and you co-founded Capitol Classics Theater.
That's
I
right.
think
My wife, Laura Sheen, and I started it over 30 years ago.
And the book is out.
Yes.
There is the book.
There's the book. Love's Labor's Won, Capitol Classics Theater Company, our first 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Written by a couple of our board members, interviews, color photos. It's a gorgeous book.
Oh, that's so
It will
great.
be on sale this summer at the festival and soon online.
Which we appreciate.
So
Unbelievable.
this year, you're doing Much Ado About Nothing.
Yes, we are.
And for those who are a little rusty on their Shakespeare, tell us a little bit about this play.
Oh, it's one of the great comedies that Shakespeare's ever written, with two of the greatest comedic characters ever written by anybody, Beatrice and Benedict.
Now,
who
you've played Benedict before.
a long time ago.
So
my
you're not
friend.
in the production
No,
this
I'm
time. You're
this
directing.
summer.
Okay.
Yes. So they engage in a skirmish of wit, as it's called, and a merry war of wit. So they both don't want to admit they're in love with each other, but then they get tricked into doing so, and the story ends beautifully, as it often does in Shakespeare comedies.
Witty banter, false accusations, broken promises, and romance. It sounds like my parents' marriage.
Well, did they dance and have live music?
Yes, they
Well,
did.
well, there you
Yeah,
go.
absolutely.
Well, come on out.
So funny. That is that. And you are a graduate of the Hart School.
I am a graduate of the Hart School, 2020.
That's so
recent.
Oh, recent, yeah.
Wow, and look at you.
Yeah, here I am.
That is so awesome. So you, North Carolina, I apologize?
North Carolina originally.
And then you came to Connecticut and you stayed.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
So this is great for everyone here in this community because it's starting July 14th through Sunday, July 31st, but it's right outside on the campus of University of St. Joseph. So
That's right.
Right in West Hartford, but just near the west end of Hartford,
That's
so
right.
convenient for everyone
Convenient
to come.
for everyone.
But these sell out, right?
Yes and no. There's room.
Okay.
You know, but yes, you should get tickets in advance because we do have an indoor theater right there. So if the weather turns bad
I was
on us, we
wondering
move
what happens.
right inside. We
Okay.
have a set. We move everything in and do the show indoors.
Pick up right where we left
Right,
off.
pick up right where we left off, and then you can use that ticket to come back for another outdoor show if that's
Bring your
your
lawn
preference.
chair.
Yeah,
maybe
and they
picnic.
encourage bringing a
Food
meal.
and-
Yeah,
Yep,
what
meal
does
and
one
drink.
eat at a
Oh, my
Shakespeare play?
goodness.
What should you do?
Anything. We have people bring pizza, sandwiches. We've seen spreads like with candles on tables and wine cooler, and
that wonderful?
it's unbelievably great.
All right, so on Sunday, authors Edwin Thrower and Kathleen Fisher, they're going to discuss the new book about the 30th
right.
anniversary. So this is going to be an interesting speech as well.
Yes, absolutely. About a half an hour before curtain time. Curtain's 5:30 on Sunday. So starting around 5, they'll be there talking about the process of creating the book and the interviews and how it all came about.
That is terrific.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
great. I love it. So for lots of folks, I'm sure, are doing repeat because they've known about this. But if it's someone's first time,
Right.
this is a great way. You know, even if you've never read the play or you don't remember it, this is going to be. It's a lot of fun,
It
right?
is indeed. Yep. We have kids come and love it. We have a story of a young boy at intermission jumping up and down and saying, "I get it, I get it." So what's better than
So
that?
bring the kids, too.
Bring the
Yeah.
kids. Children 10 and under are free. So you can bring your family and come on in. Students are
Expose them.
14 and adults, general admission 20.
And we should mention that you are a UConn and Wesleyan grad.
I am indeed.
Congratulations, and we're happy to have you, and we're glad you stayed in our state.
Thanks. And we've got some UConn grads and grad students in the show this year, so Connecticut artists is part of our mission, so it's great to have
Megan,
them.
can you do a triple sow cow?
Can't do a triple solo.
All right, maybe
Call my
next.
mom up though.
I'm
and
going
she
to
can.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you.
us.
Oh, thank
Thanks
you
for having
guys.
us.
Love
All right,
being here.
for more information, head to hartfordshakespeare.org. What a great
Well,
show.
Great way to do it. And you know, if you
Absolutely.
bring your kids, they might end up like Megan in the
You never
theater.
know.